What it do? What it do? What it do? Water is water, but there's a whole lot going on under surface. Y'all know what the vibe is, man. 888, peace and prosperity. This rotation is the greatest, and every rotation at the rag. We're gonna be y'all we could be and be the best we could be. Choices, chances of changes, dedication, determination, and discipline. If it ain't adding value to you, cut it and don't add value to it. My 2 cents, you can either cash out, throw it in the wishing well, and wish me well. So everything I say, you heard me, take it with a grain of salt, to each his own. I don't eat where you and you don't why I eat, y'all Semen. So always do your research, man. And respect to all the guys and goddesses that's out there saving their money, time, and energy. You already know what it is, man. It's the V to the B to the Y to the Z. And don't forget my Oasis, man. It's Vibe, man. Welcome back to the motherfucking channel. And if you hear that mean you're vibing high. If you know you don't know what to do, hit D. All of the above. Like, share, comment, subscribe, man. Any donations, contributions to the channel, man, make sure you hit the like, share button. Like, share button. Comment and subscribe. Comment and subscribe. I also got it, you know what I'm saying? 234, it ain't gonna hurt squirt. Hit me up on the Cash App. You want to invest in the music, the content, the products. You understand what I'm saying? I got the number for the private consultations. You understand what I'm saying? Are you trying to get an order on these Earls I got? Like I said, I got 3 different variations, all for all measures, mind, body, and soul. You can take it topically for the hair, for the beard, for the skin, and also you could digest it, right? So the first one I got is just rosemary Earl. The second one I got is rosemary, peppermint, and cloves. And then the third one I got, you understand what I'm saying? It's either extra virgin olive oil or it's gonna be cold pressed coconut oil, you know what I'm saying? And then we got up in that motherfucker, we got pineapple chunks, we got orange peelings, we got cinnamon, we got cloves, we got just a little bit of ginger, we got peppermint, we got rosemary. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. Cinnamon, cloves, bee pollen, uh, rosemary, just a little bit of ginger, peppermint, and yeah, man, that's everything I got up in that daddy, and that's like the top notch. Like if you don't want no bugs, bees, dragonflies, ladybugs, don't fuck with it. You feel me? But if y'all interested, y'all can hit me up on that number that you'll find in the description box. You understand? And we could get it popping. $15 plus shipping, depending on where you at. You understand what I'm saying? And it's in a 4-ounce spray bottle, so you can't beat that. It's gonna last you for a long time, especially if you got a couple other things, you know what I'm saying, in your caliber, you dig. But this gonna be the one you want to keep in the head. So y'all fuck with me, y'all holler at me if y'all want to cop any of my Earls, you know what I'm saying, putting them for positivity, uplifting the spirits of the people in this concoction, you know what I'm saying. Let it marinate. But we back, you hear me? We on that SR tip, celibacy, bra man. You understand what I'm saying? That liquid gold, you dig, the forbidden and the forgotten taboos, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, I want to chop it up, man. First and foremost, respect to all the gladiators, respect to everybody and the gladiators that ain't out there oozing out there, oozing, dripping all over the place, man. Look, shout out to everybody that washed their hands with those wicked ways, you know what I'm saying, with those low vibrational ways, man. Shout out to you, you understand what I'm saying? Your ancestors is watching. The Most High is always watching. That's what make it so easy not to be touching yourself. That's what make it so easy not to be watching somebody else get it on. Because you got to keep it in mind, like, bro, God is always watching. If your phone got cameras and secret cameras and shit like that, and they can listen to you at any time, like whenever you download an app, they ask for fucking permission and shit. So you want to hear somebody, you want people to be hearing that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I watched this movie, dog. I forgot the name of this movie, but it was these people and they went on a road trip, and come to find out the whole road trip was set up with booby traps, and there was people behind closed doors watching this whole killing event go on. So I was like, man, that just show you how the feds always watching, how they always listening. So I'm like, you want God to continuously watch that type of shit? Like, think about it one day. At the end of this motherfucking life, you know what I'm saying? Even though there's no ending, but there's a new beginning. But you feel what I'm saying? Like, think about it like this. If you have to, and what if everybody have to too? But what if you had to sit at the end of your fucking life and watch that motherfucker play back like a fucking movie? What if everybody else in the fucking world had to do the same fucking thing? So you know what I'm saying? Like, keep that shit in mind type shit, you heard me? And then you gotta also realize, like, what make it so easy not to relapse is that God is gonna reward you, or is either you gonna suffer consequences, you feel me? And I think they said somewhere in the Bible they had a specific age where you shouldn't even be touching yourself, but you shouldn't be touching yourself from no specific age. You understand what I'm saying? But man, look, this practice, bro, this everything, bro. This lifestyle is lit, man. You know what I'm saying? But the topic of discussion that I really wanted to speak on is the development that I have research myself, you know what I'm saying, from my own experience and my experiment of being on this experience of brahmachari, celibacy, semen retention. So I want to chop it up with all my guys and my goddesses. You understand what I'm saying? That's in the tribe that been vibing with me, you heard me. I wanted to chop it up with y'all and just let y'all know a couple things about, the developments, the cons and the pros that I've been seeing about being on S aura and just the way the body navigates with this energy now. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I'm gonna tell y'all about the cons, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. The cons is, bro, you always got energy, bro. You got more energy than what the fuck you need to have. Like, you got more energy. You like a fucking walking child. You know what I'm saying? In the adult algorithm. You like a big ass child, bro. All this energy. You feel innocent as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So what I noticed, right, about the body on being on this practice is that first and foremost, your thorax, you know what I'm saying, your throat chakra is gonna be healed. You understand what I'm saying? Because all those nutrients that's required to keep your thyroid at an optimum level or optimum homeostasis level will be there. You understand what I'm saying? Unlike when you not on this practice and you depleting yourself from all of your minerals and vitamins, so your body got to strain itself. It gotta borrow nutrients and minerals from other body parts, which cause toxicities and deficiencies throughout the body. You understand what I'm saying? Which cause inflammation. You understand what I'm saying? Now, being on this lifestyle, being on this practice, one thing I noticed is like inflammation is not even popping up. You know what I'm saying? When my check engine lights come on, being on this lifestyle, bro, being on this practice, you know, it gives you that cushion. You understand what I'm saying? It give you that extra that extra airbag. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you got that extra bump with you. You feel me? Like, you got that hydraulic fluid. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all this life force essence is just you got that hydraulic fluid. You know what I'm saying? So whenever I be hitting workouts and shit like that, and I be maxing out, like I be going past my limit. You know what I'm saying? I be tearing my bones and tearing my muscles apart and shit like that, tearing my tendons up. The recovery is way better than when you not on this lifestyle. You understand what I'm saying? Because you got those vital elements, you got those minerals. You understand what I'm saying? You got those extra pockets of blood cells, red blood cells, white blood cells, bone marrow stocked up. You understand what I'm saying? And another thing with this liquid gold, right? You can't go buy this shit out of Costco's. You can't get this shit out of Walmart. You know what I'm saying? You can't even order this shit on Amazon. You understand what I'm saying? So you really walking around with that shit that money can't buy. You dig? So cherish that. Don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself. You heard me. But you know, This formula that you got going up and down your spine, you know what I'm saying, is the gas that goes within your cerebrum. You understand what I'm saying? That puts you into that state at any time you want to activate it once you start to learn knowledge of self, flow state. You understand what I'm saying? This is the gas, this is the liquid. You know how your boy was on Limitless and he was popping that pill and shit? But the pill is going up and down your spinal fluid. The spinal fluid, you know what I'm saying? This milk, you know what I'm saying? They say got milk, yeah, you heard me? Like, yeah, you dig? Got life force, you feel me? That's going in and out your body, you dig? So that's lubricating your joints. You understand what I'm saying? Like, say if you was to sprain your ankle, you know what I'm saying? You was to stress your groin out, you dig? Or work your shoulder out of place and shit. Your body gonna heal way more fast and way more better because you got these stocked up, stored up pockets of energies, which is called ojas. You understand what I'm saying? So whenever you need to go into your faculties, your body need to, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially when you go to sleep and you bring your body to the mechanic shop, you understand what I'm saying? Now, when you on this practice and you go to sleep, you got more workers that can work in a mechanic shop. You understand what I'm saying? Because you holding your life force essence. You got something in the tank. So this life force essence is like all your cells working at Waffle House, and they all on 4 hours and 8 hour energy drinks, monsters and goddamn Red Bulls and shit. And everybody making bank, ain't nobody tired, everybody moving at a nice swifty pace, everybody food hot, you know what I'm saying? Everybody getting served, getting their drinks, man, the tips is coming around. You understand what I'm saying? Because you taking care of your body. You dig? That's the same thing that your body is doing when you preserving and you holding this life force essence. You understand what I'm saying? You know how it be when you be seeing the Brinks truck pull up and shit? Yeah. See, in the physical world, the Brinks truck, it gives you a feeling when it pull up. You get that same feeling when you pull up. You know what I'm saying? You smell like money, you look like money, you feel like money, you talk like money. Because you know why? You're not spiritually deprived. You're not physically deprived. You're not mentally deprived. You got your drive. You got that shit that make you strive. You understand what I'm saying? You got that shit that keeps you alive. That je ne sais quoi. That shit that money can't buy. You feel me? And man, the body is just one beautiful ass piece of technology, which is the greatest piece of technology, right? All this technology outside us is a replication of what we are possibly able to do. Telephone just been perverted from us using our telepathy, you know. But a couple other things, like I said, man, one of the cons of being on semen retention, bro, is that you got so much fucking energy. You gotta do something with this shit. You gotta utilize it. 'Cause if you don't utilize it, you know you're gonna have a wet one. You know what I'm saying? Another con on this energy, I mean, it kind of make you be ostracized like a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't really mind that, you know, because I really enjoy my own company. You heard me? Like, I could think better when I'm by myself type shit, you know what I'm saying? I never really moved in no crowd, you heard me? But you know, a lot of low vibrational people and shit ain't gonna want to be around you, but you know, that's cool, you heard me? Because birds of a feather flock together, water seeks its own level. You heard me? Now, uh, another con that I really gotta say is that the Jezebels is gonna come. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, physically, and spiritually, but they really gonna come like the wet dream attempts and assassinations attempts. They gonna try to get you. You heard me? They gonna try. You heard me? They gonna try to get you out your go juice. You heard me? They gonna try to get that milk. You heard me? I promise you. That's another con I could say, but in actuality, that con is really a pro because it's strengthening you in the spiritual realm. It's strengthening you when you in your dreams and shit like that. So if you could get control of yourself when you in your dreams, you on a whole nother level, which means you got control of your other bodies when you in other dimensions. Uh, when it comes to eating, man, since I work out so much, my metabolism has sped up. So your metabolism gonna speed up too. You understand what I'm saying? Nah, you're not gonna need to eat as much. You understand what I'm saying? You're not gonna need to eat as much, especially if you eating uh vegetables and herbs and fruits that's rich in minerals and vitamins. You understand what I'm saying? You're not gonna need to eat as much. But if you working out like a motherfucker and you utilizing a lot of creativity, then yeah, you need to replenish. You understand what I'm saying? Your substance. But you're not gonna need to eat. You're not gonna need to eat as much. You're not gonna need to sleep as much. You understand what I'm saying? I know this one gonna sound crazy, but by you being on this lifestyle and this practice, right, and your sacred secreted chambers, aka your nuts, is holding this potent ass liquid that been marinating and going over and over and flushing out all of the carcinogens and free radicals. You understand what I'm saying? And the antioxidants that's constantly increasing. You know what I'm saying? All of the antimicrobials and all of the minerals and vitamins on the micro and macro level is starting to become more concentrated, right? So now you don't really need things outside of you. You understand what I'm saying? Like you got backed up energy, you dig? So like I said, you're not gonna need to eat that much. But if you working out, you really gonna be hungry as fuck because your body like, you know what I'm saying, you going in type shit. But you ain't gonna need to eat that much. You ain't gonna need to sleep that much. But the point that I was making about you being on this lifestyle and this practice, your insides are becoming more cleansed, right? Because you got this life force essence, which also help your body detoxify itself from all the carcinogens and free radicals, right? So now your skin is getting more healthy, your epidermis is getting more healthy. You understand what I'm saying? All of these different aspects of your body is getting more healthy. Your chemical makeup itself is getting more healthier. Your pheromones is getting more healthier. And not to make it sound like some dirty shit or some trifling shit, you know, but you don't need to take a shower every day. You could at least skip a day, you know what I'm saying? Let your natural oils build up. But when you on this lifestyle, you on this practice, bro, your body and your pheromones, you don't need you really feel like you don't need to take showers that much, but you're not trifling, you're not funky, you ain't a funky bitch, you hear me? But if you ain't do no activity that was really active and you got sweaty and shit, you really your body let you know that it don't needs to be showered, it don't need to be cleansed, it don't need any extra chlorine, outside chlorine, or any other smart chemicals that could be in this water on your body. You know, you really feel the need that you don't need to take that many baths and shit because your body's so cleansed, bro. Your pheromones, your blood, your plasma, you understand what I'm saying? Your white blood cells, your red blood cells, your mitochondria, all your organs and stuff is getting replenished off of this life force essence. You got to remind yourself that, bro, a brand new fucking being could come into this realm of reality off of just a couple drops of this shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's how powerful this shit is. So the whole time your body repairing itself on all levels, mentally, physically, spiritually. You understand what I'm saying? So that's another thing I really notice about my body while I'm on SR, you know what I'm saying? Another thing I noticed, another pro is, man, when you gotta get into a fight or some shit, you know what I'm saying? You gotta bust a bitch in they fucking mouth, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I notice when I'm on SR, bro, I'm celibate and shit like that, and I have fights and shit. I be fucking like, bro, I be fucking niggas up. You hear me? I be busting they shit up. Now compared to when I'm not on SR and I gotta have fights and shit, I still get it in. I'm not saying I win all my fucking fights, but shit, lately in life, I've been getting all W's. You hear me? And something I noticed too, dog. The devil is watching you. These Jezebels is watching you. Everybody is watching you, bro. So say the day that you ooze and shit, that be the day you gotta have a fight, bro. You know, and what I notice is like, bro, when I'm having fights and shit, I'm on SR, I'm celibate and shit. It's like my punchback power is like 1,000 times stronger, bro. Like, I'm not gonna even lie to you, bro. I fought a nigga that was maybe like 6'6", 6'7", 6'8", big ass nigga, football built, basketball built ass nigga. And this nigga hit me with his hardest right hook. He was supposed to kill me. To be real, nigga supposed to knock me the fuck out, you hear me? But that nigga ain't knocked me out, and I was in my head like, nigga, I swear to God, that was your Kamehameha. I swear to God, that was your spirit bomb, bitch. You ain't knocked me out. Oh, it's over with, bitch. You done fused with the most devilish form you can step into. You ain't knocked me out. Beat that nigga ass, big ass nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? Beat a couple niggas asses and shit. I got jumped one time. Well, I can't say I got jumped. But one time niggas tried to jump me and I beat two niggas asses like it was nothing. And then one time, it was like 9 or 10 niggas, dog. And niggas wanted to fight me. Now I was gonna fight all them niggas, bro. But I was like, shit, I might come out a little hurt, but I'm gonna fight all them niggas, dog. About 9, 10 niggas. I was gonna beat all them niggas asses, dog. But I was like, shit, the best thing for me to do is just walk away. Like that Michael Jackson popped in my head. Just beat it. Just beat it. On beat them niggas asses, but I was like, hey, bro, if I hurt myself, I'm not gonna get paid for this shit. That's why I be telling myself, like, I just gotta walk away from fights, bro. Cause if I ain't about to get paid for that shit, I'm not about to beat a nigga ass for nothing. Not saying I'm the baddest motherfucker around, but I know, hey, bitch, in my mind, I'm one of them. You feel me? I ain't gonna let nobody tell me different, bitch. While you sleeping and shit, while you thinking about relapsing, well, I ain't gonna say you, but while some motherfuckers relapsing and shit, watching pixels and shit, while they inside and shit, I'm outside. If I catch one of these trees that got a healthy ass branch that can support my weight, I'm doing pull-ups. I'm not fucking around. I'm not playing. Motherfuckers be playing and shit. Like, I'm telling you, while my phone charging up, I'm getting it in. I'm getting it in. Every time. You feel me? I ain't taking no days off, you feel me? But I ain't gonna do that right now.